Guys, this might be the most challenging 0 to 100 we've ever attempted.
Here we go.
Oh, God. Oh, no.
I put in 5th!
Oh, we're running out of track.
Okay, 3rd max was 100.
It didn't get to 100. It didn't get to 100.
We have to shift to 4th. Oh. I can't. I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. Come on.
Oh, we're going to get there.
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, we got it. 0 to 100 in seconds.
There aren't many cooler things in this world than my limited edition glow-in-the-dark SpongeBob watch, okay? We all know that.
You're very proud of that, aren't you?
One thing that is cooler
is the Dacia Duster.
is the Dacia bloody Duster. And that's right, it's come to Australia. Unfortunately, it's called the Renault Duster, but who cares? Because this thing is one of the coolest cars. It's one of those cars I've been waiting for so long. A cheap European car.
Yeah, we've had too many bloody cheap Chinese cars.
Exactly. Too many, all right? We've had too many cheap Indian cars like the Mahindra 3XO and, of course, the Suzuki Franks. Because it's made in India. This thing is European made. More importantly, it's just cool. And it's so cool for many reasons, like the top of the range only comes with a 6-speed manual. So today we're going to tell you everything you need to know about the Renault Duster, why I think that this thing is an absolute winner. There are a lot of negatives about it, but there are also a lot of positives. So we'll run you through that, take you for a tour of the exterior, check out the interior. Of course, it's Practicality, because they're just okay. Then we're going to drive both of the specs, because yes, you can get it with a better engine that's cheaper or a worse engine that's more expensive. Again, it's just one of the quirks, you know, of European cars. And then we'll end on our final thoughts. Should you buy the new Renault Duster? If you can.
I mean, I want one.
I really want one. All right, let's talk about it. Now, Renault couldn't have made this more confusing if they had tried for the specs. Even though there's only 2, right? You get the Evolution or the Techno. However, this thing starts at $31,990. That is for the Evolution 4x2. If you want the 4-wheel drive, which you actually get a slightly smaller 1.2 litre engine instead of the 1.3 with less power, less torque, and it actually comes with a mild hybrid. And of course, the 4-wheel drive system, that will cost you an extra $4,500 on top. And that is still in that Evolution trim, right? But if you go for the Techno and you want the 4x2, for whatever reason, it is
$5,000 more.
$5,000 more than this.
$36,990.
And trust me, you aren't getting very much. Go check out our full review on CarSauce.com so you can see a full breakdown of what you get. But essentially, you get like a 360 camera and a worse key. So yes, the absolute sweet spot for this is actually the entry-level 4x2, because then you get not only the better engine technically, but you also get it for way cheaper, $31,990. If you want the 4-wheel drive, you might as well go for the top of the range because it's only $1,500 more. So the delta is, instead of $5,000, it's $1,500. It's so confusing, right?
That's only if you go for the manual though.
True.
Yeah, so if you go for the Evolution 4x4, then the top spec Techno is only $1,500 more.
It's silly pricing.
Make it make sense.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll put the pricing on the screen now, but what we're trying to say is just go for the entry level because that's all you really need unless you're actually going 4x4ing. So let's talk about the way that this thing looks. Sex.
I love it, man.
The only thing I don't like is that it says Renault here. I think that's sacrilege.
I reckon you can buy the Dacia insert for that.
Definitely pop it out, put the Dacia badge in there because it just looks cooler, I think. Anyway, you get this really sculpted bonnet there, get a very aggressive bumper. Now, this is the 4x4 that we're looking at right now. That actually gives you better ground clearance, just over 200 mil, and you get a better approach angle as well. And this thing has some pretty decent approach and departure angles. We'll put that on the screen now for what is a family SUV. It's not a proper off-roader, but it's pretty damn cool. The lights. So you get these cool daytime running lights here. You do have halogen high beams, which does kind of suck, but hey, at least you get LED low beams. And you have your LED turn signals there as well. And one other thing too, get a lot of aero here actually to really streamline air across the side. So I think they've thought a lot. And I think they've nailed the front of this thing.
I actually love the design.
Let's check out the side. Now, this thing is actually based on the Renault Clio platform, so it doesn't have very expensive underpinnings, to be honest. And it's actually not as big as it looks. It's only about 4.34 meters long, so yeah, not the biggest vehicle out there. You do get these 17-inch wheels here. They're wrapped in some Continental cross-contact RX tires.
Pretty decent tires, actually.
Yeah. And apparently on the highest trims, you actually get better tires, but the ones here don't. They have the same tires.
Interesting.
I can see. So anyway, interesting. The way to tell that this is the 4-wheel drive is you get a 4-wheel drive badge there, or of course the 6-speed manual on the inside, because the 4x4 is 6-speed manual only. You cannot get it with an automatic.
So cool.
So you're out of luck if you can't drive manual. Maybe you need to learn.
Maybe you should.
Here's your recycled material. This is one of the ways that they keep costs down. This is 20% recycled material, a bit cheaper, and they're proud of it. Belt out Duster there. You have no 360 camera here on this Evolution trim, but you do on the higher trims. Also no keyless entry and go. Instead, you get a really traditional key.
The old trusty.
Which I love. As you'll see, when we go into the interior, this is a way better key than what you get in the top spec, I think anyway. No privacy glass here, but you can get it on the higher specs. I love the door handle.
Very cool.
But because there's not any like grip there, my fingers have slipped off a couple of times, but maybe that's a me thing, to be honest. Here, let's talk about the fuel situation, because it's actually quite interesting. Because the 4x4 comes with a mild hybrid 1.2 litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, this thing requires 95 RON fuel, which is the premium unleaded. But if you go for the cheaper front-wheel drive, that comes with a 1.3 litre, a bigger engine, 4-cylinder turbocharged with a 7-speed dual clutch only. It's a wet clutch, dual clutch, and that thing can run on 91 octane fuel. So even though this thing is rated for better fuel economy, by the time you actually spend money at the Bowser,
you're gonna be spending like 20% more at the Bowser and saving 20%. So it's about the same.
It works out to be about the same anyway, which, I don't know, kind of sucks. Something to keep in mind. And it's a big wagon. But it looks like a big wagon, but it's actually not. Let's check out the bum. All right, let's talk about the ass on this thing now, because frankly, I think it looks epic. I think it looks so cool.
This is my favorite angle.
I really like these tail lights here. You do get halogen bulbs, which does kind of suck, but whatever. Renault badge here, that can go away, right? Put on my Romanian flag instead.
Well, what have you got against Renault, bro?
Nothing, except it's not Dacia. You got the Duster badge there. It's got a spoiler up here.
Would you rather it say Alpine at the back?
You really have to think about that for a second. That was probably a 10-second delta before you said that.
All right, relax.
You have your rear bumper as well, which is whatever, it's a rear bumper. All right, let's talk about what it can fit in its bum though, because it's an interesting story. If you go for the 4x4, it's only 358 litres of boot space, but if you go for the 4x2, it's 472 litres, so a much bigger boot space. And that is because under here, apart from this full-size spare wheel you'll see here in the 4x4 model, and also the 4x2 model, but the 4x2 actually has a false floor, so that's
interesting.
cool.
So it sits lower down.
Exactly right. Just because of the all-wheel drive components, obviously, under the body, it's taken up space. You can also drop down the rear seats and get even more space, but it's a pretty practical area as is. You have some universal mounting points, which, as you'll see, is where you can put like phone holders.
If you need that in your boot.
Exactly. You got a 12-volt socky walkie. You've also got your jack over here. I don't know why that's not in the tire when there is plenty of space within the wheel itself. So anyway, some interesting packaging choices, which you'll continue to see on the interior. Let's talk about that. Well. All right, let's talk about the interior of this thing, because I got to admit, man,
I'm in love.
It's form and function. You know what I mean? Let me just turn this on. There we go. So what do you get from a cheap European car? Well, they have to keep costs down, right? So, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
You can definitely feel it.
This is like the only soft touch it's on the doors. I don't care though. It looks cool. It feels rugged. It suits the character of this car. Just like these air vents, they're massive. They're completely oversized. But guess what?
Cool design.
It means that I can grab onto them. Now, we're sitting in the Techno trim at the moment, which is top of the range. What do you get? Well, you get an extra little nub here on the dash. What is it called? Like the
universal mounting system or something?
Something like that. All that does is it allows you to have one of these boys, which is for your phone.
That's cool, I guess.
You know what it's going to be like? It's going to be like in 10 years' time when phones are probably implanted in your head, and you're going to look at that, and it's going to be like the flower on the dash in a Volkswagen, in the original Volkswagen Beetles, you know what I mean?
It'll be nostalgic.
It's nostalgic.
Yeah.
It'll be nostalgic, but right now it's kind of useless. Especially because you get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto through this good display. Quickly talk about it. It's bright, color accurate. It's kind of slow-ish, but otherwise it's fine. And the sound system as well is just okay. Here's something else that you get. You get these premium cloth seats.
I have a feeling they're wetsuit material.
They look like wetsuit material. And again, I'm going to be honest, I think that the base model seats, just the cloth seats, are kind of nicer than these. These don't feel very breathable. Might be great in the winter. I doubt they'll be amazing in the summer.
No, you're going to be getting a sticky back.
We're gonna reserve judgment till we drive this thing in the summer and probably forever, because I think we're both
going to buy one.
I think we're both falling in love. We're going to get matching Dacia Dusters, Renault Dusters.
Not bad.
It's kind of European. Physical aircon controls.
Love it. Love to see it.
Well done. Dual zone climate control, by the way, across the range, which is cool. Get a storage area here and a wireless phone charger there as well. 2 USB-C fast chargers and a 12-volt. Someone actually commented this yesterday. So I want you all to comment in the comment section, just R-E-E-E-E, right? Because someone commented, enough of this nappy-wappy talk. Well, guess what? I'm going to call my 12-volt socky walkies a 12-volt socky walkie.
And that's your God-given right.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
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 Nothing you can do
Keep
about
commenting.
it. Here you're going to see a shift nub. It's not the cool one, though.
No.
As you'll see when we drive this thing, you can also get this thing with the 6-speed manual, which has weirdly long throws and a very short left and right.
And also the clutch pedal has a weird feel.
It's the lightest clutch in the world, but a very easy manual to drive. You have an open storage area there. I guess you can put your whack key, which is a bit of a downgrade in my opinion. These used to be designed so that you could fit them in your wallet. It's too fat now to fit in your wallet, that's for sure. And also, you can't clip it onto anything. So instead you're left with this enormous key, enormous. I much prefer just the old method.
Yeah, just the classic.
Yeah,
you know?
It's a much better key. So that's a bit of a downgrade in my opinion. You do get a couple of cup holders though. That's very good. You have a nice-ish, soft-ish center armrest.
Is that premium cloth as well?
Yeah, it is, but it's not the nicest. Anyway, a bit of storage space in there. Check this out. I hope you got nothing heavy in there. That's gonna whack your knees. But heaps of storage space in there as well. So yeah, overall, I am very impressed by the design of this. Oh, how could I forget? 2 more things. 3, technically. Up in front of you, you get a digital instrument cluster. It's fine. When you change between your different modes here on your steering wheel, it kind of changes the level of where the speedo is and it shows you more and more information. So that's kind of cool. Steering wheel actually feels really nice.
I love the steering wheel.
It's cool, like squircle design.
Yeah.
Don't know what the 0 is in the center, but I'll find out one day.
It makes you go 0 kilometers an hour very quickly.
It's the first time I've seen a 0 on a steering wheel. I'm sure someone in the comment section will be like,
oh, actually, back in 1983, my Renault 5 had it.
yeah, exactly right. Paddle shifters, they feel pretty good. And also the most over-engineered media controls. It's like a cruise control stalk that sticks out. If you want to change your track, you've got this circular thing at the back. It's quite a nice little, I'm gonna call it a nipple.
Oh,
Quite
stop
nice.
touching it, please.
And you have your volume up and down there. It's just over-engineered at its finest.
You know what? It's over-engineered, and I just love the design of this interior. It just looks so cool.
It's so cool. You will never forget, though, that you're sitting in a cheap car, especially with a cardboard roof like that. But yeah, who cares? When you're sitting in here, it's honestly so cool. Go, you gotta test drive it. Just sit inside of one of these things, right? Take in the scent of cheap European car, and I think you'll be impressed. Let's check out the back seats. Alrighty, Daddy Jacob.
That's actually Dadois to you.
Oh, we're going French? Where is Dacia from? I think it's actually Romania.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, so 5'11", I've got almost no legroom. It's not a great sitch. When you build your car on a Renault Clio platform, okay, even though this thing actually looks quite big, it doesn't have a huge amount of legroom in the back. That's okay though. Heaps of toe room, heaps of headroom as well.
Oh my God,
Even
the scratching
this.
sounds.
How is it scratchy right there? Anyway, so look, you're not going to have the most primo experience at the back of your Renault Duster. Okay,
No,
You're just
I
not.
think, unlike cheap Chinese cars, which put all of the money into luxurious interiors, I think they've put all the money into the underpinnings of this car.
Yeah, with a Renault Clio platform. Maybe.
I don't know.
You have matte pockets, a couple of air vents, that's good. A couple of fast charge USB-C ports, another one of these universal mount things, which, what are you going to do, put your phone there?
I do not understand how to use them.
You're going to watch a video like that? I don't understand that. Anyway, maybe there's cool mounts as well. I'm sure there are. No fold-down center armrest. Again, kind of harping back to the econominess of this car, which is the whole point of it, by the way. And the premium soft cloth in the back. Look.
I know it sounds like we're saying a lot of bad stuff, but I still, for some reason, love this car.
Couldn't care less. I think this is one of the coolest cars right now, okay? I just do.
It's just fun.
It's cool, it's fun. I've wanted this in Australia for so long. I'm so happy it's here. And yes, you get what you pay for, but you're not paying very much. And, oh my God.
Speaking of,
You could pay even less. That's right, we have CarSauce Buy, and we've launched CarSauce Buy 2.0. It is the best way to buy any new car because we will go and negotiate for the best price possible with our network of dealers. Best of all, because we have CarSauce Buy 2.0, we have a smarter logic to connect you to the right people.
you don't even know how it works.
I don't know because you set it up. But anyway, it's a really smart thing and thousands of you have used it and are very happy with it. So thank you very much. If you want to save hundreds or even thousands of dollars on your next new car like we have, make sure you Google CarSauce Buy when you want to buy any new car. Daddy Jacob, let's see how slow these things are.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, Daddy Jacob. We're going to start by launching what should be by far the slowest variant.
Oh no!
You
Do I I need to hold it.
That is, of course, you will need to hold it. The 4x4 manual, we have our specialist timing gear here.
I'm going to be holding it right up here.
We're going to test out the 0 to 100. I promise you, this thing is not fast at all. Also, the red line here, it says that it's 7,000 RPM.
That's a lie.
It's a lie.
Catfish.
It's 6,000 RPM. Also, I guarantee you this thing is going to bog down because we've done some shots already, and yeah, it will bog down. Here we go.
I hope. Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, no.
I put in 5th! Oh, okay. This is what I was talking about earlier.
You little doofus.
This is what I was talking about earlier. The gears are so close to each other. All right, we're going to do that again.
So, guys, the throws are so long. You can even see it in this diagram. The throws are so long up and down, but side to side, extremely short.
Okay, we're warming up the tires.
That's all we were doing. Yeah, just simply warming up the tires.
God damn, and it was such a good shift as well. Just too bad it was into the wrong gear. All right, let's try it one more time. Here we go.
Fist me. Let's do it.
This is not a sports car.
Oh,
Come on.
that was a violent launch. Come on, torque. Oh, it just died. Yeah, nice.
I did it.
That's we can go all the way. Almost. Oh, we're running out of track.
Okay, third max was 100.
It didn't get to 100. It didn't get to 100.
We have to shift to 4th.
Guys, this might be the most challenging 0 to 100 we've ever attempted.
This is really
We need to go further back. We need more track space.
We need more tracks, but I'm just going to tell them. I need to warn them. We need one more. I have to shift to 4th. Third, it actually maxes out at 102, which is just under.
Yeah, on the radar.
Sorry, I need a bit more runway, that's all.
Dude, my arm is getting tired.
We've explained that we need a bit more space to do this 0 to 100. Here we go.
Oh, that was okay. Oh no.
Really bogs down.
So bad.
Traction cuts out.
Yeah, you can see it flashing on there.
I can't. I can't. I can't do this. I can't do this. All right, we're going to do it this way now.
All right, bro.
I didn't even know what attempt 4.
I think it's attempt 4. My arm is sore.
Okay, this time we're going to actually turn off traction. It keeps bogging down, so every time we upshift, traction control kicks in.
We need to have it off, basically.
So now it's off. Fist me. This is the hardest launch I've ever done in my life.
This is so difficult.
All right, here we go.
Ooh,
Come on.
That was better. That was definitely better. Nice. It hasn't bogged down. It's turned it back on. But I think we're up to speed now, so it should be okay. Come on.
Come on.
We're going to get there.
Come on.
Oh, we got it. It's not good. I can tell you it's not good.
Far out.
0 to 100 in 13.28 seconds.
Okay, look, it's not a sports car, is it?
It's definitely not.
Maybe if I didn't have to shift 4 times to get to 100.
And technically, that's only 3 shifts. Let's do the auto. Let's do the auto.
Alrighty, it's time to launch the auto now, and already I can tell you that this thing is faster. Actually, before we launch it, I want you to hear something, right?
Okay.
It's like,
Oh, I can hear the turbo a bit.
it's a subtle fart on upshifts, thanks to this 7-speed wet clutch, dual clutch.
So it's a different transmission, different powertrain completely, and different engine.
Yeah.
So it's all different.
I could already feel this thing is so much faster. It's not funny.
So why would you go for the all-wheel drive manual?
Well, look, the all-wheel drive.
I mean, it's
is
a
cool.
manual, right?
But let's find out. We'll let the results speak for themselves. Fist me and fist me good.
Let's do this.
I wonder what its red line is.
We'll
Let's have a
find
look.
out.
Come on, baby.
That was a gentle launch.
About the same, 6,000.
Oh yeah, much better
It
already.
feels like a rocket ship.
Come on, this is so much faster. Oh my God, that is so, dude, that is so much better. Holy crap. 0 to 100 in 9.08. Dude, I was expecting like a couple seconds faster, not like 30-40% better.
Alrighty, guys, let's drive the cool one.
Let's drive the cool one, the slow one.
Alrighty, Daddy Jacob.
Give it some sauce, baby.
As we found out,
This thing is not fast.
it's not fast. And objectively speaking, the 1.3 litre turbo petrol 4-cylinder is a better engine, but you can only get that as an auto front-wheel drive, and this is the fun one. So let's talk about the engines. Like I said, 2 engine choices available. It's a bit weird. If you want the 2-wheel drive, you get technically the better engine. It's a 1.3 litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol, puts out
113 kilowatts,
right?
270 newton meters of torque.
And then, of course, there's this one, which is a more complicated engine. It's a 1.2 litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol, mild hybrid. You can actually see it in the display here.
The energy graph.
But it puts out way less power and torque. It's not even in the hundreds.
Sub 100, 96 kilowatt.
96 kilowatt of power and 230 newton meters of torque. So a lot less power and torque.
Dude, can I just say I'm really impressed with how this thing's handling.
Yeah. The thing I like about this so far is it's not pretending to be a sports car. It doesn't feel like a sports car.
It's taking these corners all right, though.
It is. There's body roll.
Yeah.
The steering is light and vague. But it's exactly what I would want out of a family SUV. You know what I mean?
Now we're getting a bit of wind noise as we go up to 130 on this track.
Yeah, the tyre roar, the wind noise is not phenomenal.
Certainly not as bad as something like a Jimny, though.
No, God, no. Yeah, and this is the thing. It's so much better priced than a Jimny.
Yeah.
Although a Jimny is far more capable off-road. There is no doubt about that. For a daily driver, this is a much better car.
For a city car?
Let's see how we go over the sideways.
Oh, here we go. Let's see.
So, my foot is flat to the floor, by the way. That's really good.
That is honestly so impressive.
The body control on this is actually really good.
It does feel like a Euro-tuned car.
It does.
Which it is.
Yeah, it feels like a European car, exactly right. The shifts themselves, now, the 6-speed manual, it's fine. It's very short gearing, as you saw in the launch. So
Yeah.
if you want to get to 100, you can only do so in 4th.
Yeah, it's just not going to work in 3rd.
No, and it is completely dead above about 110. At the same time, who's speeding in their Renault Duster?
Dacia Duster. Dude, this thing has a lot of character. It's a lot of fun. You know, you can kind of just chuck it.
100%. And the all-wheel drive system in it is also good. It's not noticeable in pretty much any way, except for when you are shifting really quickly, it will bog down.
Yeah.
However,
that's as we saw in the launch, you know, like it just, the traction control system doesn't want to give you any power.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, man. I'm super impressed by how this thing drives. Like it's exactly what you would want from a cheap, runabout, kind of capable family SUV.
100% agree. And, you know, it's not going to be the most class leading in terms of luxury or anything like that, or even premiumness of interior, but it just feels good to drive.
Bit of
Whoa.
rotation there.
A little bit of rotation. Why not?
It's chuckable. It's fun. And then in terms of fuel economy, yes, the mild hybrid here will do better. You'll get probably around 7.1 or so litres per 100 kilometres in real world driving. We'll need to do some more tests to really nail down that number, but
Yeah,
it's
we've
fine.
been driving it on the track here, so it's going to be a lot higher.
This is really controlled. I'm very impressed.
So good.
All right, with that, let's get into our final thoughts.
Let's do it.
All right, Daddy Jacob. Final thoughts
I think I know what you're going to say.
on the Renault Duster. Really?
Yeah.
You think you can read my mind?
I do.
Well, then read it.
It's not great, but I want one.
Yeah. It's got some negativos to it, okay? It does. But the fact is, it's not that expensive. It's really cool. It looks fantastic. It's practical in some ways. 100%. Run out and buy one. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, you know, just spend all your money. This might be one of those cars. I really like it. It just does everything that you want, you know? It's everything you would expect of a Renault Dacia Duster.
Yeah, it's just a high ground clearance, compact SUV that's got a cool design. Yeah. What more do you want?
And if you want one of these for the best price possible, but more importantly, sourcing stock, make sure you Google CarSauce Buy. Our team of car buyers will help you. This is so cool. Ciao for now.
Bye-bye.